What's up, everyone? Hope everyone is doing amazing today. And today I want to speak about metrics. Why I want to speak about metrics is because a lot of people don't know how to analyze their metrics. And this video is going to be a little bit different than what I used to do. Why? Because you need to understand that people believe that you need a lot of sales when you start in order to have a winning product. And I'm here to tell you that you don't need to. This is a screenshot over a period of 4 days of a product. And as you can see, only one interest worked and all the other interests didn't work. So a lot of people that are watching our videos would have killed the product. But what you don't know is that you don't need to care about if one interest or 5 or 10. Obviously, the more the better. But it doesn't mean that if you have one interest that is working well, that your product is not a winning product. This is just your baseline. And from there, you can do a lot of amazing things. Like an example, you can duplicate your interest. So you'll have more, um, let's say the same interest spending, and you know this interest is profitable. So probably the one that you'll be duplicating will be profitable as well. The majority of them will, at least. And you can find other interests that will be related to the one that you find. And one thing that I want to share with you guys is, look, a lot of people that are watching our videos are fed up with like this drop shipping era that has been there since since I started, basically. Look, I have been drop shipping for over 7 years now, and everybody is doing the same thing. What do I mean by that? Well, what do I mean by that is everybody is trying to find a trending product that doesn't look good, or that maybe just looks good, but doesn't help you in any way or help anybody in any way, or even if it doesn't help anybody in any way, is just a crappy product. And that's what you're trying to sell, and that's what you're trying to compete. Us, what we do is we create the wave. We test product that people haven't tested yet. And from those products, we create massive amount of money. And if those products generate enough money, we can convert them into brands. And that's what you need to understand. You don't need to start from a crappy product. And look, I'm going to be completely honest because this is a screenshot of, one product that we have tested a few days ago. And as you can see, look at this. Cardigan, Calvin Klein, streetwear. So all those interests are connected to what? Clothing. So this is a piece of clothing. This is not like the average dropshipper will say, no, clothing is too saturated. There's no way you can make money with clothing. Well, I just find one interest right here with my cardigan that made me 4 sales with an average cost of $11 per purchase. And this $11, if you ask me, okay, but what is your profit per product sold? Pretty simple, it's $30. So $30, and it cost me only $11 to acquire clients. I'll pay that any day of the week with a piece of clothing. And that's what I want to speak about today. Not just about the fact that we sell, things like clothing and they still sell, but what you need to understand is a winning product could be everywhere. A winning product could be random, like funky product that you see on a car. It could be a piece of clothing. It could be home decor. There's winning products in every single category, and that you need to be aware of that. So if you go into a specific niche that you're good at, whatever, if it's phone cases, whatever, what it is, there's winning products everywhere. And on here, when I'm looking at this, what I look for. The first thing that pops into my mind is that some of them have a high CPC. So as you can see, $2.41. This one, great CPC. This one, okay CPC. This one, not okay. This one didn't even get a clicked. And what is the reason? Because as you can see, this one, I let it run. It spent so far $43. But why I let run this one? Why this one ran, but all of those ones only spend between $2 to $4? Well, what you need to keep in mind is when it arrived close to $5, because this is in USD and my spending is in Canadian. So when it arrives close to $5 Canadian, I'll look, is there any add to cart? And this one was the only one with a purchase and an add to cart. So I decided to kill all the other ones and leave this one running because I see that there's strong purchase intent. And that's what you need to be aware of. And guys, just starting from this one, I can start duplicating. I can start finding other interest. I don't need a crazy amount of profitable right off the bat. Obviously, the more, the better, the more, the easier. But you don't need anything crazy in order to, you know, start making money. As you can see, this product right here, $30 profit margin, $11 spent. So I made what, like, let's say after $11, I'm not too good at math, 19. So I made $19. So $19 4 times. So that's close to $100 only with this. So it paid my campaign and made me a little bit of profit. And now we'll be scaling this one right here. And that's what you need to do. You need to learn your metrics. You need to learn how to spot a good product. Because if you don't, you're going to leave money on the table. You're going to leave products on the table. And I've shown this many times. I've shown product with 18 sales. I've shown products with 4 sales. I've shown product with 100K in sales. I've shown multiple type of products. But you need to understand that if you don't analyze your ads properly, you're set to failure. Because beside the winning product that you have, the offer, and analyzing your ads, there's nothing else that you need to do. So if there's no purchase intent, it's the product. If there's purchase intent, but maybe there's no sales, it could be your offer. But you know what is my strategy? Pretty simple. I always start lower. So this way I'm not asking myself, is it too expensive? I rather go too cheap than too expensive. So this way, if I have purchase intent, but no real, let's say, people that want to buy, then I will simply kill the product because I know it's very cheap and I'm making just, a few dollars on the product. So by doing that, then like, okay, people really don't want it because the margins are slim. And that's what you need to understand. So, like I said, this is simply a piece of clothing. A piece of clothing in 2024, and people are saying that dropshipping is saturated, that e-commerce is saturated. It is not saturated. You just need to focus on the right things. What are the right things? I'm going to say it on every video because I believe that people are not focusing on the right thing, finding a good product. Whatever kind of products or let's say skill that you have. If you're good to find phone cases, find phone cases. If you're good to find mugs, find mugs. If you're good to find clothing, find clothing. If you're good with home decor, find home decor. But whatever it is, there's winning product everywhere. So test products until you find your winning products. When you find your unique winning product, then what you want to do is you want to start scaling it and repeat the process. That's what you want to do. And obviously, the more you do, the more you will become better at it. But to start, you need to start somewhere. And let me tell you something. Those type of graphic, people don't speak about that. People speak about oh, I just got like 15 sales. They don't speak about the beginning of ads, or they speak about the ones that have great metrics like 0.20 with 3% 3% CTR. And that's not great. We want to speak about the reality of dropshipping. We want to explain you how dropshipping works for real. And I think that you guys will love those type of videos. I've had a lot of videos like this that got a lot of views. And guys, if you like this type of video, don't forget to like, don't forget to comment. It will be a pleasure for me to keep doing it. Me and my brother, we test an insane amount of products daily. So it doesn't take nothing out of my day to just take a random product and start analyzing the base data, because this is the problem. The problem is not when you have like 50 sales. This is the problem. People are having problems when they start their product, not when they have, like, everybody can scale a product when it is at 20 sale. Well, maybe not everybody. Obviously, you need a bit of expertise in order to scale properly. If not, you'll end up with thin margin. But still, it is easier than the beginning. The beginning is what is harder because it's all controlled by emotions and by, like, okay, but I need to do this now, and I don't know, I'm spending too much and people don't know. So learn how to analyze from the beginning, and after you will learn how to perfectly scale your product and you won't have any problem. The goal, look, no dropshipper, not me, not my brother, no dropshipper on earth has a one-on-one winning ratio. So what I mean by that is, we don't have a one-on-one winning product. So nobody find a product and makes it a winner right away. Obviously, the more you test, the more chance you have a winning product, the more chance you have to have multiple winning products. Obviously, someone who's an expert doesn't need to test as much as someone who just started. But at the end, you still need to test. So keep testing and you will see, you will find something that will make you money. So yeah, guys, this is the video of today. Wish you all an amazing rest of the day. Love you all and peace.